Felicity and all the other ballerinas who were waiting to go on stage. She did a leap, a nimble turn. The music started, and Angelina knew she had to begin.
She fell down.
Oh, she tried one step and then another. She began twirling and spinning like a top till she was so dizzy she lost her balance, tripped on her pink ribbons, and fell down with a thump. Flora and Felicity were given the leading roles in the Dance of the Flower Fairies. Later, Miss Lily called for Angelina. "I'm afraid you'll have to take a smaller part this time," she said, trying to be kind. When Angelina got home, her mother was very upset. "How could you run away like that when I told you to stay in bed?" she asked. Angelina burst into tears. "I had to go to Miss Lily's, but everything went wrong. I danced so badly for Mr. Lightfoot, I will never be a real ballerina. I am not going to ballet school anymore." Angelina's mother hugged her, kissed her, carried her upstairs, and in just a minute she was fast asleep in her own bed again. The next day, Angelina's headache was gone. She felt better, but she was still very sad. "It's not fair," said Angelina. "Maybe not," her mother said gently, "but things don't always go our way. You can still do your best with whatever part you've given, and that will help the whole performance." Angelina thought about what her mother had said. Then she returned to Miss Lily's after all and rehearsed very hard with the other ballerinas for the royal performance. After she learned her own part, she memorized the Dance of the Flower Fairies while watching Flora and Felicity. On the day of the royal performance, just as the show was about to begin, Flora tripped and sprained her ankle. Everyone was very upset.
Why did she trip?
She didn't mean to. She must have stumbled on something. I can't see what she stumbled, but she stumbled and sprained her ankle. So she can't dance, can she?
Maybe she stumbled on a mouse.
Mr. Lightfoot and Miss Lily turned to each other in horror. "Who could do the part?" they cried. Angelina was worried about Flora, but Susie stepped forward and said, "Angelina can." Angelina showed Miss Lily that she had learned the dance by heart.
Who is she?
That's Flora who fell.
Why?
She didn't mean to, did she?
No.
It's her big chance to dance.
Where?
Angelina showed Miss Lily that she learned the dance by heart. Here's Angelina. But what about Flora? She asked. "Don't worry," said Miss Lily. It's Angelina.
Where the face?
Well, she's looking up, see? She's looking at Miss Lily. "We have a treat for her, too." A treat for Flora. Flora's going to be very sad she can't dance. So Flora was happy because she was invited to sit right next to the princess. Mr. Lightfoot and Miss Lily were happy because the performance could go on. Angelina was happy because she did the Dance of the Flower Fairies without forgetting a single step. The Princess of Mouseland was happy because she left ballet. When the performance was over, she congratulated Angelina and thanked her warmly for saving the show. Wasn't that nice?